Hi, I'm Joy from Chicago. Please like and subscribe. My parents always loved to call me a unique child. When I was little, I was always making toy buildings out of random stuff. Seashells, bottles, cereal boxes, anything I could get my hands on. I was also kinda shy and found it more fun to help out with chores at home than play with other kids. One day, Mom was teaching me how to make pancakes when she suddenly stopped and stared at me. Sweetie, what's the matter? Am I going too fast for you? No, Mommy, everything's fine. But you keep blinking a lot, like there's something wrong. I hadn't even realized it, so Mom took me to a doctor, and I got diagnosed with an excessive blinking condition. It was nothing serious, but in school, kids started making fun of me for it, and I'd mostly just stay away from them and sit alone. One day in 3rd grade, I was making a presentation, and this stupid boy kept interrupting. Miss Brown, why does Joy blink so much? Just keep quiet and listen to Joy's presentation, please. But how can I listen when Joy's eyes are doing all the talking? The whole class burst out laughing. Just then, this kid Martin walked over to the annoying boy's table. Hey, don't talk about Joy like that. Oh yeah? Who are you, her boyfriend? Martin jumped on him and the two started wrestling like crazy. They both ended up in detention for a week. So after school, I snuck into the detention room and sat next to Martin. Hey, thanks for sticking up for me. I hate when people tease you. You're like the awesomest, smartest girl in our class. I joined Martin for detention every day, and after that, we hung out all the time. It turned out he even lived in my neighborhood. I'd always been a loner, but for the first time, I had a best friend, and it was amazing. Having Martin in my life made me less shy, and I changed a lot. We stayed super close through the years, but when we reached high school, Martin gave me some news one day. My dad's business really took off, and we're moving to another neighborhood. I'm also going to a private school. Wow, that's super cool, but I'll really miss you. Hey, why don't you apply for a scholarship? Then we can still be at the same school. My parents were happy for me to try to get into a better school, so I applied for the scholarship, and I got in. Little did I know that it was the worst decision ever. On the first day of 9th grade, I almost fell over when I saw Martin there. He was dressed head to toe in designer clothes and was wearing a gold watch? Who are you, and what did you do to my friend? And how much gel is in your hair, dude? This is just how the cool kids dress nowadays. You didn't know that? No? Should I? Yeah, you should. You need a makeover, girl. I just laughed and punched his arm. Later at lunch, a bunch of rich kids walked by our table. Hey, Martin, I've seen you around my neighborhood. Want to come to my party this Friday? Sure. Can I bring Joy with me? She'll have to buy new shoes first. I bet the one she's wearing right now came from a garbage dump. Hello, I'm right here, and I love these shoes. Joy, she's joking. Calm down. The girl walked away with her minions, and I felt so annoyed at Martin. How could he think that comment was a joke? Apparently, there were lots of kids at school who lived in Martin's neighborhood, and it seems like he was becoming friends with them overnight. That next Monday, I didn't see Martin until lunchtime, with his arm around a really pretty girl. Hey, saved a seat for you at our usual table. Actually, I have a girlfriend now, so I'm gonna go sit with her. Oh, okay. Well, have fun. I went to sit by myself and watched Martin from afar. He looked happy, but he just wasn't acting like himself. As weeks went by, Martin got super handsome and muscular and really popular. I missed my friend, but I gave him his space. But one day, I caught Martin and his friends surrounding a younger kid, and Martin was reading his diary out loud. Stephanie Twain, the love of my life since 5th grade. I ran forward and snatched the diary from him. What are you doing? What? I'm just here to entertain people. Reading idiots' diaries is my opening act. Martin, why are you acting like this? Just because you're rich now doesn't mean you have to be a jerk. You know what? I think you're just jealous, because I have other friends now and I'm not a nerdy loser like you. Look at me. I'm Joy and all I do is study in the library because I have no life. Then Martin started blinking really fast and shaking his head. Are you making fun of me? Before I could stop myself, I slapped Martin hard across the face and ran away from there. The whole rest of the day, I had to fight from crying. What a jerk! But when I got home, I forgot my troubles when I found Mom sitting in the kitchen, looking really worried. What's wrong, Mom? Joy, your dad and I are in serious debt. If we don't find a way to get some money soon, we could lose the house. Lose the house? Are we gonna end up homeless? No, I shouldn't have said anything. We'll be fine. Don't worry about it, honey. But I did worry about it. I watched MSA videos on YouTube to take my mind off of things, but I didn't get much sleep that night. Weeks went by and things kept changing. I just focused on my studies and saw Martin from a distance, turning into a completely different person. Then one day, a new guy named Cameron arrived at school. He looked like Harry Styles, and based on his Lamborghini, he was clearly rich. All the girls were drooling over him, but I just rolled my eyes and walked away. He was probably just another snooty brat. But I was surprised when Cameron came and sat next to me in my robotics class. He seemed super impressed with the robot hand I was building. I've been working on it for almost a year. Are you, a genius? You can tell me the truth. You don't have to be modest. I laughed and ended up sitting with Cameron for lunch, and he never once made fun of my blinking or even asked about it. We were having a great time until Martin walked over. Dude, what's a guy like you doing with someone like Joy? I'll introduce you to my friends. They're more your type. Martin, why are you such a... Sure, I'll come and say hi right now. Cameron leaned over to me and whispered, "Trust me, you just sit back and enjoy the show." I wondered what he was up to as he walked over to Martin's friends. And when Martin introduced his girlfriend, Cameron suddenly took her hand and kissed it. "I'm heading to a yacht party tonight. I'll offer you $500 to be my date." His girlfriend instantly pushed Martin away and put her arm through Cameron's. "You got yourself a deal, cutie." "Wait, what the heck? I thought you really liked me." "He's an amazing friend. I just know it was him." I rushed to my phone to call Cameron and thank him, but suddenly I realized Cameron didn't know my landlord or anything about my house. There was only one person outside my family who did. The next morning, I took a bus to Martin's new place and knocked on his door. "Hey, I have a weird question. Did you pay off our mortgage?" "Yeah, I did. But hey, don't worry about it. Our moms ran into each other, and your mom told my mom everything. I told my parents I'd help them out at work every weekend if they paid your loan." "Martin, I don't understand. I thought you hated me now." "Why would I hate you? Cameron told me what you did for me. After how horrible I've been, you were gonna give up your scholarship and ruin your future for me. I guess I'm not really surprised, because that's just who you are. The best friend one could ask for. I couldn't let you do that, though. I got expelled because I deserved it. And I'm really sorry about everything." I was so touched to see Martin's teary eyes. "Hey, don't make me cry, bro. It's okay, and thank you for apologizing. I'm just glad to see my old friend back." "Me too. And for the record, Cameron's a really good guy. You have my blessing to be with him." "Yeah, I didn't ask for your blessing, but thanks anyway."